Hey there everyone, back again with another video. And in this video, basically this video or this series will be a part of beginner series. And in this series I'm gonna explain, if you are a beginner or if you are an intermediate developer in Flutter, then I don't say for intermediate, but if you are just a beginner in the Flutter world, then this video will be helpful for you, or this whole series will be helpful for you, because in this series I'm gonna explain each and every step that Flutter has, and the other stuff that we want to do. Okay, so what I will be doing, basically I will be creating a Flipkart clone, and I will be using a backend also. Okay, and backend will be in the Node.js. You can create you can create a backend in any of the language that you want, to Spring Boot, to PHP, any other stuff, but I will be using Node.js. So in this whole series you will understand how CRUD works in Flutter and other stuff. Okay, so firstly what I will do, let me just create a new project. So basically, in order to create a project in Flutter, a application in Flutter, you have to just type, firstly you have to install Flutter in your application, or sorry, in your system. So for that you can just go to the Flutter official website, and here you can just follow the step that they have, and you can directly just go to this get started button. Okay, and here you can find each and everything that you have. Let's say I have Linux, so I will go with the Linux, and you can directly go with the sudo snap. If you are in a Windows world, then you can just copy the zip they have, or you can directly go with the git clone. Okay, I'm not gonna explain how we can install Flutter in our application. Okay, so if I type Flutter, you can see that it has some of the features. Come on, uh, it will show. Yeah, you can see that it will show you some of the command that we have, and at the starting you can see that Flutter create a new Flutter project in the specified directory. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a new project. Basically this video will not be more than 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna explain the things. So firstly what we'll do, Flutter create, and I am creating Flipkart, so I will just type Flipkart. Okay, and yes, just keep in mind one thing, that it should always contain small letters. It cannot accept capital letter. Let me show you. Flipkart with a capital F. You can see that after it runs, it can show you Flipkart is not a valid Dart package name. Okay, if you go to this website, it will show you that capital letters in the package name is not acceptable. Okay, so I am just typing Flipkart enter, and it will create a bunch of folders and bunch of files for me, including the, what you can say, Android as well as the iOS. Okay, so let us just go to this Flipkart, and let me just open my editor. I am using VS Code. You can use any of the stuff that you want. Okay, you can go with the IntelliJ, you can go with the uh, any of the IDE that you want. Okay, so I'm not gonna create the emulator right now, but if basically this lib file, okay, this lib file, it has a main.dart file. Okay, this is the boilerplate, and this is the main thing that we have to edit. Okay, if you are a Android developer, then this file structure will be uh, known to you, that these files are the app folder which has all the UI and the Java files. Okay, and this is the iOS file. I have not worked on iOS, so I don't know about these things, but still these are the files that are related to their uh, what you can say, related to their OS. Okay, and we can also see a web page. Okay, because we know that Flutter is something that runs on a mobile, iOS, Android, and web. So they have given us all the three options. The thing that you want to run, it will run on that platform. Okay, in the same way, this pubsec.yaml is the core or the heart of your Flutter project. Okay, it will contain all the details, all the dependencies that we have, like we have package.json in our node project. Similarly, it will also have that thing. Okay, and it has created some of the other files which we don't need to go in detail. Okay, but if you want to be an intermediate or a advanced developer, then these files will be helpful for you. But I'm making this video for a beginner, then this file for now we can skip these files. Okay, and if we go to this main.dart, it is basically it has created a file in which we can show how we can create a counter. Okay, so in the next video, basically I'm not gonna explain the steps what we have here. Okay, but I will explain each and everything from the next video, that what is status widget, what is stateful widget, what are states and other stuff in our application. Okay, so all the links will be in the description below in each and every series. You can just go and copy that series, go and refer to that links if you want any help, or you can just comment me down and I will definitely get back to you on that. Or you can also ping me on Instagram, or you can just on my Twitter also. You can just ping me on Twitter also. You can just tag me over there, and I will definitely help you if you have any problem. If you are a beginner and if you have any problem, so this whole series will be a full-fledged tutorial for a beginner to start learning this stuff. Okay, and one thing, I will cover only a few topics of animation in the whole series. Okay, I will not go in detail about the animation, like how all that animation works. Okay, for that I will create a what you can say, a dedicated video for that. Okay, so I think this is basically, it was the intro video, so I have just talked about that. From the next video we will definitely dive right into our application and start creating our Flipkart clone with a working backend. Okay, I will show you the backend in Node.js. I think it's my favorite programming language for Node.js, but if you want me to create backend in any of the other uh, thing, like any other programming language like Java or in Spring Boot or PHP, then comment me down, and if I get the chance, I will definitely make the backend in that programming language. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.